Roger wants out of this. He's got cogs available, but Kaka staying with him as much as he can. He's got the distance, but now Kaka still inside the cogs. They want to paddle through. Kaka's going to go down here. Somebody give this man some space. He's got him with a range creep. What an attack from him.
Don't do this, Moogie.
Moogie's going deep. He's going under. General, he's so close to 6.
If he gets a good nuke, he's dead.
And there's the nuke. It's not enough still. Moogie into the trees. General has 6. The duel is up, and Moogie, number 3, he'll go down, and winner, Legion dinner. He'll take out the kill on top.
All right, Moogie has to really be more careful, because this has happened way too many times as mid lane. Dendy gonna get gone on. Here's the kick.
Nice control. Keep it up. Dendy, silence for the moment, so no real burst damage. He's trying to let the Thunder God's Wrath because Kaka is so low. The attacks from the tower. SCC will grab the aggro from that.
And Seneko gonna grab the bottom rune. So not a whole lot of mana left over for SCCC. Should have to just jungle it out a little bit and then go back.
They still have the shrine to the east if he wants to take that and sync with KP. The man who we actually haven't been looking at that much. KP's just been the silent defender on the bottom lane, keeping the Terrorblade at bay.
Yeah, he's just chilling, but this top lane is not going nearly well enough for
Roger's well behind the lines. Kaka rolling boulders in. Wants to go for both the silencing kick, the rocket flare, and the assault. Spirit. I'll get the job done and Roger will die.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He was ruptured and he kicked him, so he instantly dies. So Storm Spirit does go just jungle, hit a little bit. This should give Dendy a little bit of breathing room. And you'd like them to be able to sit behind him. Like, even if just the Bane sits behind the Zeus, it'd be okay. Yeah. Because if you talk so much about Storm having to rely on the initial zip so much, if you can stop that by just having a Bane sit behind him and you sleep the Storm, he won't go for the follow-up.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, that Bane you're speaking of is now on bottom lane, trying to reach his level 6 for Fiend's Grip. KP. He is quite happy just stacking and farming up the Ancients, can move over and then take the experience from bottom. So a very efficient thing to do with this Dire off-lane Venomancer. Easy just to go to the Trinity camp. Yeah. But how long until we need to see him apply some pressure? The Nightmare comes on bottom, but already Kaka here to hold his hand. And it's Roger and Seneko to team up. That ain't gonna happen. You dive on KP under the tower, he gets Nova off and Gale, you're gonna die.
Up at top, though, General still doing a very good job of picking up levels right now. He's been incredibly disruptive in this top lane.
Oh,
he's going to get ruptured. He's going to save the stun for the TP.
Wait for it. TP support's coming over.
They've got the Zeus ult.
They've actually got Crystallize here, rolling boulder in. The kick, it doesn't actually go on Crystallize. He waits a little bit more time. There's your Zeus ult, and General, he'll live. 8 HP, he dropped down to. NewBee will end up losing 2, and General will run away.
All right, Dendy made that a little bit closer than I feel like he should have. Definitely a little bit of greed there.
A kill is a kill, a win is a win.
Scared me by a little. But you are correct. General does live, and that's another successful duel. Doesn't get the damage for that one, though.
No.
Maybe if Dendy had TP'd himself up there, they would have...
Too many heroes to commit, man. Sit in mid lane, pop your ultimate. Faith and KP looking for the denial on the tower. Faith able to claim it. Even under that metamorphosed Terrorblade. The Plague Ward's on bottom also added a lot of pressure, but Moogie just revealed himself. Also revealed the fact that NaVi have a defensive Observe Ward on the other side of the trees. That's why the tower attacked him.
Yeah. That Blood Right was pretty bad too.
Yeah, it was a long way to the left. It's like he thought General was going to run a little bit further and get out.
He sloped it pretty hard. He just didn't want to... They didn't want to commit the stun for the Ogre for the TP cancel, but that Legion is really tanky. Like 1100 HP with the wand. Does not go down very easily. And look at this. By the way, General thinks that SCCC is going to make a roll on mid, and this is the hero that they're committing behind it. So maybe if Earth Spirit were to TP there, they would make this move. And he might still think about it. I think he...
with Faith?
If he got the hit, maybe. Maybe if General...
Patience.
He's pinging, though. They know. This is good game sense right now. People aren't showing on the map, and it's actually KP up at top.
They go up there. SCCC will cancel the pull, or will he? Seneko will drop. He has no points up in Vortex, so incapable of canceling the Fiend's Grip. SCC burn a lot of mana for that hook shot. Roger's arrived. He has his level 6 up and running.
Let him duel.
In the ogre. He wants the duel. He's almost there. There's your duel. SCC, he wants to help out, but what can he really do? He's got no other friends nearby. Mugi's taking the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. At least Kaka will steal the double damage rune from Dendi.
Yes, you need him to just farm. Just farm SCCC. But NaVi's playing really well. Like, Roger and General are the early game MVPs. If the game were to end right now, that existed, these two have just done so much on the map.
Yeah.
Like an absurd amount. Crystallize, of course, is, I mean, he's pressed buttons, he's made good rotations, but the people that are making the impact in this game, the Legion Commander and the Clockwork. Like this Legion, despite being tri-laned, is going to have a 13-minute blink.
The Observer was watching Mugi sit there, and he got in range to rupture him, and then the kick into oblivion.
You know, there's no reason for them to have to do that, get the rupture, like the fatality kick, but I appreciate that they do it. It's showmanship.
We picked this combination. We're bloody well going to use it. Mid-tier 1 tower being protected by the fortification. Now wears off as Crystallize. Crystallize and Crystallize beats into the tier 1 tower. Bloodright will create a little bit of space. It's level 2 now for Mugi, but they have no rupture available.
You notice, though, that in this game, as opposed to the other Storm games you see, SCCC, he focused on the laning phase and just splitting. He's not taking any of these fights. This is what he needs to do. But General, he's got such an early Blink Dagger. I don't think that SCCC realizes this, and now Roger's even making the rotation over. Here comes the Blink!
Oh, the ball lightning! He's got the distance, he's got the speed. And the reveal, the Blink Dagger, does not seal the kill for NaVi.
That was so quick. That was such a good trap, too, by Roger.
They're TPing down to bottom lane. They're after KP. He's in the trees. 4-staff and TP scrolls available. KP blocks it out. There goes your TPs, and they go. Can't get the Nightmare or anything else in time. Dendi throws the ulti out, but Thunder God's Wrath doesn't really get much more, apart from revealing the fact that actually it does. NewBee smoked up. They'll find an Invis rune as well. Clockwork coming in close.
They want
reveals it by standing on the cliff, and there's your silence from Kaka and the follow-up kick. But instantly Observer and Sentry planted by NaVi in case any shenanigans. But they wasted the Sentry. The Observe Ward from NewBee saw this coming because they've got the Ancient Camp blocked up with it.
And Mugi trying to get a 4-step. They're just doing a lot of meme value. It's great. NewBee's
so kick 4-staff and just drain them dry?
Do a lot. That's like 1,200 damage instantly, Toby.
Oh, you asked how you get through the Legion Commander, right? And then Legion Commander walks back into the duel?
Wow. That's brilliant.
Yes!
You kick him away.
And he walks back.
Then he walks back. That's easily 3,000 damage. There's no way that General, he will leak so much blood. Just pints of that shit.
Well, open your blood banks. Crystallize. Here's your first stun. Storm Spirit jumping in deep. And they will have enough damage to kill off the Terrorblade before he can sunder. Hawkshot. Roger finds his target. Once again, these poor little supports get locked in with the Clockwork.
Yes, Clockwork is being quite a nuisance for them. Even though his score isn't pretty, 4-5-2, he has been very annoying for them so far. But Storm about to finish his Bloodstone. You know what that means, Toby?
Yeah.
You farm some more.
That's true. They actually got KP's Ogre Axe on the way. There's the Hand of Midas flying out for Mugi right now.
Dude, there's another 4-staff on their Veno. Think about it.
Yeah.
The double 4-staff into kick.
Well, they have to wait a little bit longer for Bloodseeker to reach his.
There's an Arcane Rune at top. Get it, Dendi.
And ES is building his 4-staff. He's going Blink 4-staff on ES, 4-staff on Veno. if Bloodseeker does get the 4-staff, yeah, I'm down for this.
General, he's got duel.
Yeah.
If he gets a low ground angle on Storm Spirit, maybe they get the kill. They're smoked up too. They know that Storm is there. They're going to see the Remnant. They're going to go for the high ground and wrap.
But they got scattered moving over in the first place by the Dire Obs.
Yeah.
So SCCC should be aware of this, be a bait.
Not again!
Press the attack into the duel. KP wants to help out with the Gale, but SCCC and Dendi securing from the opposite side of the map with Thunder God's Wrath.
Man, I love that.
He even triggers the Arcane Rune beforehand. This is a
do it for the value.
thing.
Absolutely no reason to do that, but keep
hook shot. They got the Fiend's Grip out. KP's going to go down 2 cores in the space of 20 seconds.
Hype. And now the game is completely even. Oh, Crystallize gets a kill too in mid.
Yeah, he was pushing down the tower. I'm not quite certain what Faith was trying to do to stop him.
They just lost like 3 heroes around the map, and I felt like they had vision, but...
And a tier 1 tower.
Yes, that is a significant swing.
Actually, they're going to have a lot of damage to their bottom tier 1 tower. There's a catapult being pressed, the attacked up. Fortification will save it for the moment.
That wagon had wings.
Yeah. Magical wagon. Cardi, Volume 2.
All right. So Storm slows down his Bloodstone by like 2 minutes, which is fairly significant. Now you're annoyed as a Storm player when that happens. You'd rather die in the early game than in this mid game. It slows you down a little bit too much. Did the catapult die? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. KP rotated down and got rid of it.
Now it's got a different set of wings.
Ancient wings.
All carts.
Yeah, was this all carts go to heaven?
Yeah.
Are you actually going on the all dogs go to heaven reference?
I just saw that movie, so.
Really?
Yeah, it felt like it was prevalent. This Storm Spirit, though, get your Bloodstone, any more other items. Legion is going for a Shadow Blade, very nice pickup. I much prefer him to go for this than to go for the typical Blade Mail build, Toby, because I think he needs something to just get the instant jump on the Storm.
Yeah.
And if the Storm is facing the right way, oftentimes it's pretty hard. So, you know, just blink forward and then invis and get a little bit closer. Now you're just like a constant threat.
Ensure initiation happens. Nightmare up on top. Very easy for Snake to set this one up into the Fiend's Grip. No one from NewBee is nearby. And with the help of Dendi arriving...
Did you really need to ult that?
They have the damage. Actually, yeah, why did he Thunder Gods rat that? Is he looking for the rest of NewBee who just smoked up?
Sure, that's what he should say. Is like, oh guys, I see them just like ping like crazy.
He's just scouting ulti, boys. And he keeps ulting when NewBee smoke up, so hey, why not?
It's kind of weird. He's like, I think they had some wards here.
Yeah, it's a trap. They're rotating around the side. Now, NewBee don't see this. In fact, no, are they really going to wrap around the edge? The courier, they're watching the courier maneuver. They're going to kill it off, revealing their position.
I feel like they could have gotten kills there.
Yeah.
But instead, they get a courier. No problem. Hey, doesn't get Bloodstone charges.
They're just trying to give rares for people watching, right? Like, rares still drop in Dota, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't gotten one like 3 years.
I do like Dendi's build, by the way. I've been talking a lot about Storm because...
The Yules and Veil?
Yeah, going for the Yules is really nice against Storm. It's all these things that make it difficult for the first jump. If you guys ever have trouble against Storm in your pubs, like I don't want to throw this out there, but just build.
Because your pub's gonna get harder.
Build these like Force Staffs, these Yule Scepters, because once you force the instant jump out, like you're good. That's why Yule Scepter and Yules and Force Staff, they're both really, really nice.
Oh, Denny's got 2 of these. The 4 staffs are still racking up on the other side. Bloodseeker actually holding onto a lot of money. 2.8k gold on Bloodseeker. How do you actually approach this for Bloodseeker? Like, what's going to actually shut down either Zeus or Terrorblade for him?
I think right now he's wondering whether he goes for Radiance or BKB. Nope,
Duel.
I hear Duel.
Here we go again. Just locking in the poor little ES and General now with plus 44 damage.
Dude, General's playing so well.
They're pinging out Dendi, the Nightmare, SCCCC jumps
Meta's
all
been
the
committed.
way over towards Seneko. Brains up will give him a little bit more life in the Fiend's Grip.
Is that doing enough?
And he's got him! Storm Spirit will go down to 9 Bloodstone charges and his life. KP can't move away from Roger until he force-staffs up the hill. Getting away from the battery assault. Really quick initiations in here from NaVi. They've always got the numbers.
Yeah, and the Storm just doesn't deal enough damage right now. Like, he needs to continue to farm before he can take these fights. And he was doing so, but I think because of he gets the Bloodstone and his team is getting kind of thrown in a disarray, he feels like he needs to take these engagements. But it's not even easy for him to kill a Bane. Like, the Legion pops his level 3 press the attack, and Storm has to deal like another 500 damage, and he can in another duel.
There's your duel. Karka needs to create a little bit of space, kicking the Bloodseeker away, but they'll still run in. Plus 58 for the Legion Commander.
Oh, dude, the illusions.
Karka, he's in trouble. The illusions won't kill him off. 1 charges.
They want more here.
Life, and here comes the Storm Spirit. Crystallized, primary target, Faith. So much damage from Seneko. The Nova is off from KP, but the Thunder, the life comes in, and Crystallized begins his TP away while KP will die. Crystallized cancels it because he's got the life from General thanks to the press the attack. 4 heroes down from NewBee. SCCC is on the run. Bottle charging up as quick as he can.
Oh,
the only survivor from NewBee. This has escalated. Not even quickly. It's consistently escalated.
The TP barely got the Sunder off onto the full HP Ogre. And I think SCC, his brain was just like, wait a second. We were half a kill, half a hit?
Here it is again.
Like, he barely got it off. If they get this kill quick and easy, right there.
Boom.
Right before the stun. And the Storm gets slept so that he can't use anything in that period. Very well done by NaVi. Great team fight. Feels like NewBee, though, they're rushing things a little bit too much.
Here they go again, jumping forward. They want to kill. Snake will be primary target. Nightmare to begin with. Mugi will find this kill, and they're looking for more. Storm with a jump down, but SCCC, he doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. At least he has the double damage rune. 10 Bloodstone charges. Got one of them back with the Death of the Bane.
Nice. 1 charge for 3.
Yeah.
That's the kind of math we're trying to do as Storm players.
Yeah. He needs to regen rune right now.
He needs a regen rune. He needs an Orchid. He needs to finish his Kaya.
That's a lot of things. Does Orchid even work? Like, you're up against both Manta, Terrorblade, and Yulsep to Zeus. Like, you can't control that.
Looks like he's going to go for the Lincolns, which is the item we suggested earlier.
Yeah, stop the dual initiation.
Yeah.
Even though it hasn't been on SCCC, it's just continuously been on the supports. And General's pumping out a lot of damage with the plus 58 from dual. He's now 113 plus 104 with his damage output.
I still think he needs damage, though, on the
Roshan?
Storm. He doesn't deal enough. Crystallizes.
No, he's luckily now Roshan doesn't instantly kill off the illusion, so that's one upside to all of this.
They're going to take this. I don't think NewBee should take this fight. I know they're loath to give up this.
KP wants to put a Plague Ward down.
Aegis.
Hawk shot. It's a trap. The quick hit, Kaka Roger. The cold pushback cancelled it. Now without the Plague Wards, without the Nova. Yeah, there is no way they defend this unless STCC wants to be part of it, but he's down the bottom lane pushing the tier 2 tower. So Roshan belongs to NaVi. Snako belongs to NewBee.
They've got
they
duel.
find the kill, but no, again, another dual victory plus 72. And Crystallize gets the Aegis.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. NewBee, they can't fight that. They should realize at this point that the team fight is just not in their favor. There's just too much on the side of NaVi. You've got to switch gears. You have to go for the split plays instead. Allow your Storm to continue to scale.
Yep.
Once this is a 6-slotted Storm, it's hard for NaVi to deal with, but at this phase of the game, it's very easy for them to just play in a ball and allow him to come into them. And as long as they don't abandon each other, and more importantly, they don't abandon their supports, he can't get free kills. But I feel like they're panicking things a little bit because they're getting picked off by this General Legion Commander. And that's the real threat that he poses right now, is that General, yeah, he's getting some kills, but it's the map presence that he has right now with barely any items. He's got like 2 items, but he's got a lot of successful duels. And so they're respecting him a lot. He never shows on the map. He's not the one clearing the waves. He allows his 2 cores to push out the waves. All he's doing right now is looking for kills.
We do have 2 new items coming in before this team fight happens. Radiance was done over on the Bloodseeker, and we now have the Nimbus online thanks to the Aghanim Scepter on Zeus.
Yeah.
So both of these are now made available, and NewBee are preparing for the top lane fight. There's no real vision from the Radiant side around here. A ward being placed between the tier 1, tier 2 tower by NewBee. So they're trying to find their target, but then NaVi goes for almost the same mirror play, heading towards the bot lane, looking for NewBee. They get their ward a little bit deeper behind the tier 2 tower on bottom. And Terrorblade, that tier 2 tower is very low on life. It will not last long. This is a straight trade up, and then potential high ground push for NaVi is available.
Look at what General's doing, by the way. He never shows. He just hides, and he continues to hide. He's going to get spotted out now. Someone will probably ping him and say, like, hey, this is where the Legion is. Don't worry about him. But he doesn't care about creeps. All he cares is kill Storm Spirit.
They got to come back to defend. Bloodrise trying to slow this down. The silence is on the Terrorblade. While he's got both Manta and Aegis, Crystallize will be very confident to stand here, jump on forward. They try and press
they got it!
the Sunder on the SCCC with the God's Wrath. It kills him off. They keep the attack going. KP will Nova, but it only only affects Roger. SCCC will buy back in. He needs kills now to make this buyback worth it. The Nimbus is on the back lines. Another blood right out. Remember, Crystallize has the Aegis Immortal that was not expended because of the Sunder. They press the attack. They keep him strong. Under the power of this Metamorphosis, he still also has BKB.
General's waiting. He's
you
so
jump
patient.
In, the control is there. They've almost got the kill. There's the burn on the Aegis. Roger, the Clockwork Cogs will be there. Actually going to hold the Terrorblade in.
He goes for Storm.
Jump in right in the back lines. They need the dieback right now on SCC, and they've got it. Dendy with the kill secure. Damage into the Legion Commander, and the bottom racks is toast, toast, toast.
General was so patient in that fight. All he did was wait for his moment, saves the duel the entire time. He would have won like 3 different duels, but he says the real target in front of me is a Storm Spirit. This is the hero that we need to absolutely lock down, and he has just punted them into game number 3.
That was press the attack medic into perfect critical control.
Yes, he has been an absolute terror. Like, this guy's play should be so highlighted because he essentially just won them this one. Him and Roger, like what they did at top lane, he got a 12-minute Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
After that point, he stopped showing on the map completely and just hunted people with his team. This is what you want to do as a 3 position. You want to link up with your 4 and your 5, enable their games by helping them get kills, and then you just become this death squad. And as a result, Denny was just able to press R once in a while, pick up some kills, so he's also involved. Crystallize will shove out the side lanes that the Storm shoves back in, and this is how you have a very well-balanced team. And it all starts from this guy. Conversely, for NewBee, it feels like that top lane went so disastrously for them because they kept trying to kill this Legion.
SCCC just found himself a regeneration room. Won't help him out at the moment. Hook shot, Roger tries to get away. He'll be pulled back in again, but the damage, thanks to Blade Melt. SCCC drops pretty low. Faith trapped inside the pit. Nimbus is keeping him out and keeping KP away from also adding any level of assistance. The tool is out once more. Legion Commander, this time the winner is actually Moogie. KP will get picked. Snako held him in position thanks to Fiend's Grip, but Moogie, oh, Nightmare waiting it, and there she blows. Crystallize will find that kill. 3 heroes for the price of 1. Kaka wants to run out in the top lane, but the Nimbus is down once more. General was just playing with him.
Even buys back for it.
Bottom lane's pushed in. Storm is the only one that can try and defend, but he doesn't have Lincolns. He can't control, so instead he jumps forward, looking for the kill onto Dendy underneath the tier 1 tower, realizes there's just not enough left. The Nimbus is down, and SCCC is out.
Yeah, just doesn't have enough damage. And this is the downside of not going for the Orchid, Toby. You saw it right there. It's not even for the silence, it's for the attack speed and the right click that it gives you, but his base, he's going to return to it in shambles, doesn't have the mana to go for ultra long zips or anything like that. Crystallize is going to grab another set of racks for NaVi. They're going to consolidate their strength right now. All the heroes are here. General even buffing up the TB.
They smoke. Either they're going to look for a pick-off right now after Dendy is BT to the top lane, or they just go down mid. The creep wave's already there at the tier 2 tower. It's the only thing that stops them from taking the 3rd lane of racks. Now you actually beg the question, just like we did in game 1, how does NewBee defend this?
I don't know. It was a good Storm game, but right now it's not a good everybody else game.
They did get picked a hell of a lot. I feel like Moogie has just had no influence apart from buffing the Legion.
I mean, right now they have 2 heroes on their side that don't have kills, have a ton of deaths. Conversely, their 3 and 4 are 0 and 17. And if you look at Navi's 3 and 4,
yeah, that's I see a 0, 10, 13. I see a 0, 7, 5.
Yeah, so it just shows you like the impact of the playmakers.
General jumps in, duel is up, he's already got plus 86 damage, the multicast done. Okay, it doesn't matter, there's a Nimbus and all the damage in the world to follow up. So, victory for General, 104 plus damage.
Man, maybe Storm just sucks. I hope so. Another buff. Revert Kaya, Ice Frog. Look at this game.
I don't know if you can put this on.
Oh no!
Oh, the hook shot.
He has an Orchid
out. He's got the Orchid on Roger. He's gonna solo the Storm Spirit.
All right, my hero sucks. If he can't win this game, He's the new AM.
Oh, Venom's going to buy back Kaka. Faith Mugi in through the rear with a blood right. They want the kill. They're focusing on the Zeus. He'll Yule Scepter off a large portion of the damage. But even with Rupture, Dendy stands his ground. Mugi just wants him and he's struggling to even get it. Crystallize did the work. The Magnetize makes it difficult to keep the follow going. So is Dendy right now for the death of their bot lane. Now is the ES also to fall. KP put the walls down, build a wall, keep NaVi out, while Faith hopes for multicast and the Blood Rice to kill the creep wave. But Crystallize is so strong with that fresh Skadi on him.
He wants to back out though. He was trying to go for the Sunder onto the Ogre or the TB or the Bloodseeker, I mean, but wasn't able to find either. So they're just going to back out, recircle, reset things. The Storm is about to respawn.
Mugi got 832 gold for that kill on Dendy.
Man, that is...
He's still running the Hand of Midas, remember this, but he's got Radiance, BKB, and now 2k gold
it's
on
helpful.
him.
It's just the rest of the heroes aren't strong right now.
Yeah.
And this Clockwork somehow has an Orchid. The mysteries of life, truly.
He's 7-7-12. It's not like it's been involved in hell a lot of the kills, but the deaths are still there.
Yeah, you're just not feeling the impact of NewBee support duo. Last game they were so successful. This game there were 3 melee heroes, 2 supports that are melees, 1 core that's melee against a Legion commander. That's going to be really rough. And Clockwork was king up there. When you just have those 2 melee supports, they can't really challenge Clock. Battery Assault rules supreme.
Problematic. Observe what's going to get picked. Seneko finds it quite easily. And NewBee know what they have to defend. KP's, again, back to wall building. They're all trying to get Lincolns. KP's got one queued up. You got one queued up for Mugi as well. Storm Spirit just completed, so they'll have 3 Lincoln Spheres.
Nice.
As the item builds for NewBee. Just survive and don't let them get the initiation or at least the trigger on the Lincolns. Stop the Legion Commander from being an influence. I wonder if you just double layer the Storm Spirit and just let him jump in.
Yeah, just give him both shells. Well, there's still like a small chance for NewBee. They're gonna have to hope that
NaVi... They can hope that SCCC can now steal Aegis. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Like if you have NaVi push in with both Aegis and Cheese,
they've got to accidentally deny both.
They have to move so quickly here. Crystallize has just arrived. They're inside the base. The rocket's scouting up. Everyone's there. And NewBee's just like, yeah. We know what's going on now. We're too late to fight this.
NaVi's got to misclick, deny both of them. Then I would say that NewBee can still win this game. Come on. All right.
No.
I don't know why I was possibly hoping for that. That was the most absurd set of circumstances that had to happen.
Maybe if Solo still had his Plague Wards inside the pit and then he was siding on the side of NewBee, yeah, that would work. Not the Plague Wards, the Mass Serpent Wards.
So a hero that isn't in the game and a player that isn't in the tournament.
Yeah, this is right now what NewBee need.
It's pretty, I don't know if it's rough as that. That ventures into the impossible Tobes, but...
Octarine is up for Zeus. The push is coming. The testing moment for NewBee. Roger is in the position to go for that hook shot in. Ready with Silence and Blade Mail in hand. It's like, please attack me. Bloodseeker will try and survive. He's actually got 25% lifesteal talent up. So ignoring the Rupture damage, obviously 4 staffs and kicks are just not the way they think they're going to win it this time with the Rupture. Faith almost feels like he's bait as the Ogre. Let the Plague Wards be the wall, be the Ignite. The annoyance, but Crystallize sits on the bottom of the stairs. They got the Nightmare onto Kaka. Still no jump from Roger. He's letting it be. Fortification from NewBee now being committed. Blood Rider's well onto Crystallize. They're wasting his time with this Metamorphosis. I say that he's only 1/3 through it. With the press, the attack, he does so much damage so quickly, and Faith so low. They burn through the tier 3 tower. NewBee have to do something. The Fiend Script, it's onto Kaka. Same with the Nimbus, and Roger! The Hawk is perfect. ES will pop. Mugi at least has his BKB, so he gets a revenge kill. That SEC has got absolutely diddly squat. NaVi is taking the mid lane of Rax. You can buy back, but nowhere is safe. Dendi being stung creates space, but here comes General. Another duel victory. SCCC, Seneko just instantly into the Nightmare. Away, the Nimbus slowing up the Storm Spirit. It's a good kick. Mookie, he needs more control. He's almost killed up the Legion. He hasn't done it. He can't reach him. And the overwhelming odds will kill him off. It's over. GG. We're having a game 3. Nahaz gets his wish.
Both teams stomp. Now they just trade it out.
Oh.